Guys, we're just getting right on into the video, man. We are playing some Senna today, and this is a little bit of a voiceover so I could really go in depth kind of how you want to play Senna. So Senna is actually one of the best ADCs in the game, and I would actually rank her S plus tier. But the problem is, um, first off, she is pretty hard to play, I guess, at a very high level, and it requires you to have a duo. So that's what kind of brings her into the lower tiers, because of those requirements. So yes, I'm in duo party with this Gragas right now, and I was like, all right, bro, you go Gragas, let me rock Senna. And yeah, so I really actually like playing Senna against Ezreal, and the reason for that is Ezreal does a lot of poking, but Senna has a lot of healing as well over time. And so you can get a lot of value out of it. And so as you can see here, I'm really trying to figure out ways to like use my abilities to proc my sickle, because I did opt for the sickle. You know, looking back at it, I didn't know that these guys were going to play as scared as they are with the Senna Nami. And so in retrospect, I think I would have rather gone Relic Shield. But yeah, I honestly did not expect him to play that far back, but I still did do a decent job of, you know, getting my stacks. I mean, you know, each proc is 40 gold, which is actually a lot of gold for Senna. And so, yeah, you know, as you can see, we're just applying that pressure, doing what we need to do. So, right there, I did end up taking that turret shot, but it's okay because I always have healing. And, you know, when you auto attack, your first ability comes up quicker. So whenever you're low, just know you can go use it. I saw that Ezreal used his E, and I was like, okay, wait, maybe there was an angle there, but it's like, all right, all good. Let me go take the fruit, and then I can use my Q to heal, and we'll be all good again. But yeah, so I start coming back. I'm looking at the Ezreal. I get a little slow on him. Throw my root out. I get that root. Get another auto off and call it. You know, I don't want Ezreal to auto attack me or be in range of his Q while that W is still on me, because it'll do quite a bit of damage. But now that, you know, we are kind of stacking up this wave, you can see that our Olaf is on the scuttle and is most likely going to start looking towards the top side of the map, because, you know, the jungler's panning, saying, oh, okay, my Senna Gragas is pretty strong right now. So what we end up doing is we want to shove this wave in. But what ends up happening is, look at what happens to our Olaf. Boom, Vi goes in, we get a Galio ult out. You know, I kind of just use my ult too, to really make sure my Olaf doesn't die, because you really don't want your Olaf to die this early into the game. It's just not really that good for him. And you know, right here we're still keeping up the pressure, which is really good, because as a Senna Gragas, it's not like the lane is pretty interesting how it works. You got a lot of poke, you got a lot of sustain, but you don't have a bunch of damage. But right here, you know, this was a beautiful cheese. I actually made this call in the game. I told my Gragas, yo, let's bush camp right here. Because guys, and also guys, this is very important to keep in mind. Whenever you think the enemy ADC reset, just keep it in mind that they could be lingering around. Like I kill so many people like that. It's actually unbelievable. And that Ezreal, you know, is a good player. You know, he's being smart, but like, you know, that 1 second he thinks that we reset and he's gonna go shove that extra wave, boom, I punish him. So, you know, keep that in mind. Honestly, that's a really beautiful fake out right there. So if you want to go back and look how we set that up, then definitely go back and look at that, because I'm telling you, that's one way you could get a bunch of free kills. And it even works against really good players, because they don't really think about it. They really don't. It's not something they think about, because they think you recall. You know, you shove in a wave and then you walk away, and then they take so long to clear it. They're like, okay, let's stay another wave, and then you pop out of the bush and you kill them. It works like a charm. And so now that I'm back here, you know, I want to look for those pokes once again. The nice thing is Senna does have such long range with the Q, that it makes it quite easy for me to kind of poke them down here. And yeah, right here I get up and close. I can't believe what happened to my Q right there. Like my Senna Q went onto the souls for some reason. Look, the Nami and everyone just throws out their everything. I should have flashed right here. I could have lived. I could have lived, but I'm like so greedy with the flash. It's actually ridiculous how greedy I am with it. I'm so greedy. I'm gonna call you guys, yeah. Dude, I was so greedy with a flash, man. But then again, I thought the Galio was gonna eat the Gragas instead of me. But yeah, I could have just flashed out and be fine. But you know, the good thing is we know that they used everything. And right here, I'm not even worried about my Olaf because it's like, okay, I can heal you, man. Don't even worry about it. Boom. Boom. That's just so good. That's just literally perfect for us. I mean, we kill the jungler. I mean, we kill all three. And now this is a free Infernal Dragon. And you know, you really don't want to give Infernal Dragons up. And you know, I left this dragon kind of early because even though that the dragon drops 2 souls, I was like, you know what? I want to just posture around this Rift Herald because of the lead that we do have. And yeah, so I just started shoving the mid wave, and I'm like, all right, let's get that in. They're gonna lose some gold there. I'm gonna use my E so that we can really kind of infiltrate this. So I start getting up close. I miss my roots, so my teammates kind of go in. The Camille starts to fight. The enemy team is trying to run away. You know, I use my E over the wall. I could have E flashed it, but I really didn't want to do that. I didn't want to waste my flash like that. And then right here, I just flash over and E the Vi, and that went out really well. And we were able to pick up some extra kills. Now, we did end up losing the Rift Herald, and Ezreal is topside getting plates, but that is a net positive for us. Because we ended up getting a bunch of extra kills, you know, really putting the enemy team behind. I mean, I think if we got that Rift Herald, I mean, we would have been so ahead off that. But we were still able to pick up first turret, and I got a bunch of gold. So now I'm going for the reset. I was kind of worried right here if Nasus would cancel my reset, but he didn't look like he wanted to. Which was cool. So now I'm just running mid, and then also kind of looking up at top. But the reason why I run mid is because I know Vi wants to Rift Herald. Now the nice thing about this is, oh look, the Gallios are slowed, insta-killed. Dude, the Senna Q is so OP now that it's slowed. Dude, I swear to God, I could play Senna Gragas like every single day and never get bored of it. It's like so much fun, and it's actually disgustingly good. So yeah, it's just really, really good. So now, kind of just being careful here. You know, we don't really know where Vi is. And so, you know, we just want to be safe. Starting to shove this in. I have a decent amount of souls too, which I'm pretty happy about. You know, the more team fighting you do with Senna, the more souls you're going to get. And so right here, they just hop on my Gragas. Nami's using everything. Like, it's so disgusting. I'm like, I need to run. Look how slowed I am, too. I healed the Gragas, and then look, I start frontlining for him. But then the Gragas, the Vi flashed in for that. And now I'm like so low. I'm like, Jesus. Oh my God. I don't want to give up this turret, though. So we kind of come back. You know, I throw that root out. And then I use my Q, you know, to stack my tier and also just heal myself as well. But now I take the reset. I mean, dude, it's actually crazy. Honestly, Ezreal does such insane damage. Like, it's actually ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous, man. Okay. So we're coming back up. We're running back top. So we could really make sure we're in a good spot here. Boom. And you know, I try to just hop on this Ezreal, do the damage I can, but like, it's actually crazy. He does so much damage. I was like, oh my God. And then he ulted. I was like, holy moly. I was really trolling right there. I was like really aggressive. So I ended up eating everything. But look at that Senna heal though. 200 health on the heal. That's a lot. Like, it's actually crazy how much it is. I'm like, all right, let me heal again. Like, look at that. It's actually just, I don't even need a Nami, you know? Like, in one more heal, I'm gonna be happy feet. Like, yeah, look at that. That's just crazy. That just really shows the power of the Senna healing. And so right here, we're kind of doing something a little wild. You know, we're really kind of going towards the deep side. I don't know why I didn't go pick up those souls. Oh, I mean, I wanted to cancel the Ezreal, so boom. I also worded it too. Boom, and we get the kill. He was trying to ult me. I think if he landed the ult, I would have died, but yeah, I guess I got lucky. I use my E here, and I'm like, okay, let me just make sure we're all kind of in a decent spot. I was like, you know what, maybe I don't even need a reset. We just go contest this. I mean, look at that healing, bro. The healing is what's so wild to me. The healing is really, really wild. Yeah, now we just we come here, start doing the Rift Herald, finish the Rift Herald, and it's like, oh my god, I have 2k gold, but it's like I might as well just stay. Boom, we go with the Camille ult. I'm throwing my root out, using my ultimate. I mean, look at these guys. They just, I just smurfed this fight completely. I'm trying to go in to heal my teammates. Boom. I look at Nasus. I'm getting ready to kind of root him, but he ended up flashing out. But guys, look at this root right here. I don't throw it on the Nasus. I throw it towards the Ezreal. And boom, that's just a nice little pickup right there. That was a beautiful fight. Oh my god. That was so beautiful. It's actually crazy how beautiful that was. And now we just take the reset. You know, we won that team fight. Guys, I'm actually so strong now. It's actually insane. I'm just getting ready to run out. And also, this is like my favorite Senna skin too, to be honest. The one from the Battle Pass. I don't even like using the High Noon one. Because I feel like the High Noon Senna skin's kind of clunky. But this one just feels right. So right here, you know, dude, look how many souls I'm getting. I mean, it's actually crazy. And I think since the Senna Q has a slow, it makes it even easier to get your stuff now. Now, Vi does not end up trying to contest this, which I thought was insane. Guys, look at my damage right here. Look at this. Dude, like, what was that damage? Bro, like, what was that damage, guys? Like, that was crazy damage. And so right here, you know, oh my god, it's actually insane, dude. I think I have to end up burning my flash here because I end up messing up. I mean, dude, Nami's just ults, and I'm like, what the hell? Dude, but look at the slow. It's actually crazy. Oh my god. I'm like, okay, thank god fruit's up. But the slow is crazy, dude. From Nami ult, like, it's actually insane. And it's also crazy how much more damage Ezreal does with Triforce. But the thing that I have a problem with the Triforce is, the thing I like about the Iceborne Gauntlet though, is that the slow makes it a lot easier to catch people out. But man, the Trinity damage is definitely insane, like, for sure. Boom, boom. Just kind of clearing out these wards, and I'm getting these souls. I'm like, alright, this is amazing. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so close to my Divine Sunder. I think I just sit in base for it right here. Yeah, I think I just, like, I'm like, okay, let me just sit in base. Because I'm so close to it. Boom. I pick it up.
Enemy slain.
I just start running out. I don't know if I go take the red buff. It's like, okay, let me help my team. Boom. I mean, the Olaf just dies. It's like, okay. I was surprised the Vi didn't try anything there. But I'm just like, alright, we just need to make sure we clear this wave so that, you know, they can't take our mid turret. Because when you still have your mid turret up, you're pretty safe in the mid lane. Vi's still top. So, you know, we're just still, you know, just clearing mid. You know, getting my souls up. I mean, dude, I get 3 souls off that. Oh, okay, I took that. But dude, look how much damage Senna does. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I start coming down here. I'm like, all right, maybe. Oh, I think I get caught out here. Like, I should just flash out earlier. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why. And then, you know, both the times I've died this game, from what I'm realizing is, I'm greeting my flash. Like, I should just flash out. Like, I should know, okay, I'm in a bad spot and just flash away. But yeah, I guess I'm just greeting my flashes in these games. Yeah, I just greet it so much. It's actually crazy. Okay. I'm starting to build into the Guardian Angel because after that I was like, you know what, I need Guardian Angel. But yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have even. Oh.
Bottom turret is under attack.
Yeah, that was just. I really hate my 2 deaths. I should be 7-0 right now. 7 and freaking 0.
I remember my nightmares. Wish I
I'm like, oh, Galio. Galio's dead. Dude, look, I did 600. Dude, the damage I'm doing is insane. It's actually insane. Let me take that too. Oh. I mean, it's like, it's also really hard for us to do Baron though. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of scared right here because I don't have my flash. I use my E. Vi kind of, I don't know, it's like doing some weird stuff. Vi even ends up flashing out. I'm like, okay. Now they're all in this one area right here, which does make it easier for me to deal my damage. That was a good Gragas ult. Pop out my ultimate. Boom. We could just do the next dragon. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna heal you, Akali. I want the Akali to stay. I feel like it's crazy that the Akali resets, but it's whatever, I guess. I just do it with these 2 guys right here. We do it quite fast. It's actually very interesting how Vi doesn't contest a single objective, really. And just like doesn't even try to go for the steal. Yeah, you know, another surprising thing is I'm actually surprised the enemy team isn't even FFing. Like they're not even FFing, man. But yeah, so now I'm just chilling with my boy Gragas. I'm gonna take this reset just for the mana, because you know I can't really buy anything. Yeah, I can't really buy anything, so I just run out. Bro, you know, one day, guys, I was playing against the Senna that went Relic, Black Cleaver, Divine Thunder, and dude, you should have seen their HP bar. Like, that thing was the tankiest Senna I've ever seen. It was insane. But then you definitely do a lot less damage, but I don't know. It really just depends. But dude, right here, my Olaf is like kind of scaring me. I'm like, guys, this looks sus. I throw my root out, ends up going wide. I have to flash. Dude, it's like crazy the slows though. Oh, that was such a good Gragas ult. We kill Galio. And then we try to find some more here. Go for the heal. But this is a perfect time to do Baron. We got 2 of them dead. Boom. Look at that healing though. I feel like people really underestimate the healing. And the healing's what's really strong about her.
If something wasn't trying to kill me,
Maybe I might just take this for the mana. But guys, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how clean I am with this. Boom. I lined that root up perfectly, and the Ezreal just dies. And then now the enemy team cannot contest. Like, just like that. One root on the right person just wins you the game, man. It legit just wins you the game. And now Vi's like going mid, trying to maybe like get mid turret or whatever. But, I mean, it's just, there's literally nothing they can do. They definitely cannot contest, because if they contest, they'll just die. So, yeah, we just end up just doing this as quickly as we can. Boom. Boom. Okay. Now we take the reset. And now right here, we're kind of worried about the Elder Dragon, because we're like, oh, that's like their only play. And Ezreal will be on time for it. So as you see, we're kind of all like pinging it. But like I can't really go in much places. I'm kind of just staying at my turret because that's where I feel safe. But we're like, yo, they could just be doing Elder Dragon right now, and we would just be screwed. But yeah, they weren't. I missed my ward over the wall. But I do land the root on by though right there, and then that just starts to engage. Boom. I mean, dude. Once you look at my auto attacks on Galio though. Boom. 480, 377. It's crazy, man. Yeah, and then they just pop that back. But anyways, guys, I think Senna's really strong. Make sure to give it a shot with your friends and let me know how you do with it in your game. So with that, guys, if you're new here, make sure to sub up to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.